Yes, my people, welcome to another edition of Waffle TV show in the building. Do you know what? I just messed up my background. And let me just sort my background out quickly. Welcome to another edition of Waffle TV. Your boy Abs in the building. What are we saying, people? What we saying, man? Friday, not even Friday. What I'm talking about is Tuesday. It feels like a Friday. And yeah, some people, you know, it's the last day of the year. Obviously, I don't practice them things there, but you know what I mean? We've got to that point now. But yeah, some big games coming up over the next few weeks. We've got some hard fixtures, but today we're going to focus on Brentford versus Arsenal. Obviously, last night Chelsea got mowed down by the massive Ipswich. United obviously don't care about them. They got battered anyway. Forget about them. And yet, do you know what I'm saying? It's all about thinking now how we are going to approach the game tomorrow. Obviously, the game is being played on New Year's Day. And yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into it, people. Let's get into it. So, Brentford versus Arsenal. So, what can we say about the two fixtures historically? So, out of 20 games, I believe Arsenal have won 9, Brentford have won 6. And obviously, a few draws and losses in there as well. The last time we played at Emirates, we came away with a 1-0 victory, which was a really good game. Havertz got the winner. Remember, Tony played in that game, and he done a wonder shot from like halfway line or just past the halfway line, which nearly caught Rare. Which nearly caught Rare out. But yeah, tomorrow's game is going to be a different game. Now, we can hype it up as this is going to be a hard game, but for me, Arsenal make games hard than they need to be. I'm not saying it's going to be an easy game, but sometimes we make it harder for ourselves than we need to. First thing we're going to talk about, though, is Brentford. And we know Brentford, you know, they've been really good at home this season. I think they've scored... How many goals have they scored? Let me check the league. Let's see how many goals they've scored overall. Let's go on the table. So Brentford have scored, let me see, 32 goals, which is quite impressive because we've only scored 35. So they know where the goal is, just put it that way, especially at home. So we're going to have to really be on job tomorrow. Clearly, Mbeumo and Wissa have been, you know, their top scorers, with Mbeumo scoring 10 goals this season. And Wissa scored in 9, so that's 19 goals. They've got a good midfield, decent defense. So yeah, typically with Brentford, they typically play like a 3-5-2, but they're quite adaptable as well. So they can do a 3-5-2, then they can adapt to a 4-3-3, or also they can adapt to a 4-2-3-1. So whether the opposition they're playing, they can adapt to that opposition. So it all depends on how Arteta lines up tomorrow, in terms of, like, you know, his players, which players he puts in. For me, a Havertz in midfield doesn't really work tomorrow because they've got quite dynamic midfielders in terms of, is it Norgard or whatever his name is? You know, he's a very good midfielder. He's provided like 5 assists this season. For me, in this game, the weakness for me in this game actually is Odegaard, and it's not from a technical point. It's from like Brentford's side. So Brentford, if they can nullify Odegaard early, yeah, and keep on the ball, then we're just going to be chasing shadows around for a long time. Now, when it comes to both teams in terms of physicality, I think we're both equal. I think they've got quite big players in their side as well. Their defenders are quite big. Obviously, we've got physical defenders as well. So set pieces, I think, obviously, you know, we could be quite strong on set pieces. In terms of gameplay, I think we're going to be better on the ball. Off the ball is a different question. Brentford, for me, though, they play good. They play really good football. And at the G-Tech, yeah, they're going to have the crowd behind them as well. So they're going to be looking to really stifle us come tomorrow. For me, it's more about the battle of the two managers, more so than the players. And the reason why I say this is because Thomas Frank is a very shrewd manager. He's a very likable guy as well. So Brentford ain't going to fear us, just put it that way. Brentford are going to approach this game looking to win the game. They're not going to be looking to, you know, have 11 men behind the ball and defend. They're going to look to strike us from whilst we're cold. So we have to be aware of that tomorrow. Now, we can do the pass, you know, all game, boring and stuff like that. But I think tomorrow is about, because the game is going to be open tomorrow. It's going to be very open. So we need to just adopt, just throw away the pass possession thing tomorrow and just go direct. Go direct. If Havertz is up front, look for that long ball. You know, Havertz holds up the ball, lays off whoever's playing, Martinelli or Trossard, who's on the left. That's the type of game that I'm imagining that we're going to be seeing tomorrow, that I would like to see, instead of this safe, secure football. Now, we all know that it's very important that we win this game. And I posted like a question. I posted like a couple of things in one of our WhatsApp groups to Matty's group, Southern Goon, a big up. And I had two statements. The first statement was, we're going to win this game. And the second statement was, we have to win this game. So the first statement, we're going to win this game. That team is Liverpool. Because that's how they go into games. We're winning this game. That's how they go into it. With Arsenal, though, we have to win this game, because every game we play now to the end of the season, that attitude and that mentality is, we have to win this game. Yeah. And tomorrow is not no guarantee. It's going to be a difficult game, guys. It's going to be a difficult game, but it doesn't have to be difficult. It doesn't have to be difficult. As long as we've got our shooting boots on, you know, as long as we take our chances, we can quite easily beat Brentford. And I'm not saying it with no disrespect, but the manager needs to be on job tomorrow. There's no time for emotions. There's no time for sentiments. Be ruthless tomorrow. Yeah. Go in with an attitude is that we're winning this game, like Liverpool. Not we have to win this game. Go in with a mentality like we're winning this game. Because if we go into the game with the mentality of we have to win this game, then what happens is that the pressure mounts. Then we start to think about, well, only if we had Saka and we would do this and we'd do that. But for me, we're winning this game. Content creator, Arsenal, all my life, we're winning this game tomorrow. And if we don't win the game. But if you look at the table right now, the table's looking spooky. Nottingham Forest in second position. I think they're a point above us, I think. Chelsea, I think 2 points below us. We need to take advantage of this, you know. Liverpool got 45 points. I think we're on 36 points. It's 3rd versus 12th in the league. We are 12 points above Brentford. We should be winning this game. With the quality that we have, we should be going into this game with a winning mentality. My lineup was simple. I'm not going to do the lineup thing. It's simple. Timber on the right, Raya in goal, Timber right back. The two GS, Saliba and Gabriel. I think I'm going for Skelly again. Left back. Centre mids or midfield is free of Thomas Partey, Declan Rice, and Odegaard. On the right, I would play Jesus on the right, to be honest. That's who I would go with on the right, to just make panic, just cause havoc on the right. Martinelli on the left. Or you can swap it around however you want to do it. You know, Jesus on the left, Martinelli on the right, and then Havertz up top. Because I think we need that physicality against man like Pinnock. And I don't know if Ben Mee will play, but he's not played that many games this season either. So, you know, I think they've got a lot of injuries as well, Brentford as well. So that's to our advantage as well. So we've got a lot of advantages going into this game, people. We've got a lot of advantages. Where's my mic? I usually get to use my mic. I don't even know where my mic. See, that's what happens when you work all day and you just forget things, you know. And obviously you just forget. But I think we're going to go into this game positive mindset. You know, we should be able to, you know, get the points in this game. We should be able to win this game. But yeah, if we win this game, let's go to the table. Let's go to the table and share this. Apologies if my screen goes a bit funny. All right, it's all right. So we win this game, obviously. If we win this game, obviously we go second. But now, wow, we'll be 2 points ahead of Forest, and got Forest's last five wins. They are definitely on some form at the moment. 5 out of 5. So there's no drawing or losing. We have to win, and every game we play is a win. Yeah, because it's not. I can't see Forest battling with Liverpool for the title. I just can't see it. Imagine that, though. Imagine that. If Forest were to win the Premier League, that would be mental, wouldn't it? The team that beat Liverpool win the Premier League, that would be some next level. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this is only going to be a short one today, but I'm hearing a lot of people, a lot of streams and stuff, yeah, talking about Isak and, you know, him coming to Arsenal and us saying that we need him. It's all good talking about needing a player, but does anyone really think that we're going to be going out and spending the peas on Isak? Does anyone think, yeah, because I'm hearing 150, 100 and whatever. You know, he's a great player and stuff like that. He's a very good player, but Arsenal ain't paying that P for him. They're not going to pay that P for him. If anything, I think the only player that will probably come in is a loanee, if we even get a player, a loanee, or possibly some cheap off, no-name player that you don't even know. Yeah, one of them Japanese players or something, just some mad. We don't even know the player. And the thing is, we don't have. Well, we have a sporting director, but is it something Ato? What his name is? You know, what is he doing? He seems to be pretty in the background. You know, not really. You know, I mean, what kind of powers he got? Pulling powers he got in terms of buying players and stuff like that. No one knows nothing about him, which isn't a bad thing, but do you know what I'm saying? It doesn't really like fill me with massive confidence that, you know, he's gonna be like searching, you know, like chatting to Arteta, Mr. Powerful, yeah, you know, in the transfer market. So yeah, it's gonna be one of them ones, man. We're just gonna have to just, and I hate to say this, but we have to take it game by game. That's all we're gonna do. And I'm still gonna stick to us not winning anything this season and another drab season under this manager. And for me, it's going to be another failure of another season for me. Top four and maybe a semi-final of the FA Cup, but I can't see us really doing anything, especially with our squad as well. Our squad's not good enough in terms of quality. We haven't got the right players in the right positions. The manager wanted to go for versatility, but he went for versatility in the wrong positions, mainly in defence and midfield. And we've suffered with that. We only have two real kind of attacking players. If you wanted to include Martinelli in that, you could, but Martinelli doesn't really play forward. So yeah, it's going to be interesting going forward and throughout the January window and stuff, man. But I'll tell you something, I'm not going to be there every day doing the old Googles. This is what we usually do in it. This is what, I don't know what people do, but this is what I usually do. So I'm like this. Let me just bring up the window. This is what I usually do. Let me just share my screen. Big up to Eros in the building, man. Hope you're right, my friend. But this is what I usually do. So I go like this. And I do Arsenal transfers. Click on enter. And then, oh, look. Who's the first person that shows up? Bloody Rashford, yeah? Why is he showing up for? So this is typically, I'm going to do this once, and I'm probably going to do it near the end of the season. Unless someone tells me something. Do you know what I mean? What is it? Talk about Mamouche and all this. It's all rubbish, man. It's all utter rubbish. Yeah. Please. I don't want to hear about no Rashford, man, coming to our club. I just don't want him at all. I can't see nothing. No budget for Man United to sign players in January. Interesting. Casemiro, another Man United face, linked to Saudi. Andre Santos could make Chelsea return. Liverpool linked with offer for Mark Gay. Okay. Oh, the centre back. He's all right. He's nothing special. I don't think he's that great. But yeah, there's not much really with my search. Obviously, once the first opens up, talking about Cunha as well. Exclusive conversations I had. It's just Charles Watt. It's all nonsense, man. It's all nonsense. But obviously, with Bukayo injured right now, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Who knows what's going down? No one knows more than them, apart from, you know, the ones that need to know, innit? Good to see you, Abs. Hope you're well. Big up, man. And Rashford to the carpet. That's going to be absolute Banter season. Ridiculous, man. But yeah, man. Let's look at us, man. Look. This is what we're facing tomorrow as well. Let me just show you something, people. Yeah? This is what we're facing tomorrow. Yeah. So you got Salah at the top. But look, you got these two. Yeah. 10 and 9. Yeah. And I don't think there's going to be any type of drop off, yeah, at their ground. They're going to be relishing this game tomorrow. Yeah. And this is someone who we were previously linked with in Burma to Arsenal. I don't know if there's any truth in that. But we previously linked. I should speak to my friend, man. I've got a friend inside Brentford, yeah, but I don't really chat to him these days. I should call him, man. I should call him and say, what's going on? What is going on? Who's Arsenal linked with? And they just give me some negativity. So I'm not too sure, man. Yes, Ty, big up to yourself, man, my brother, man. Long time, man. Long time. He says, E-Royce, hi, bro. Give us a prediction, man, people, man. What do you think the score's going to be tomorrow? Because I'm thinking maybe a 2-1 or something. 2-1 dub to Arsenal. I don't think it's going to be some major scoreline tomorrow. I think, yeah, just a 2-1. However, it could be a 3-1 as well. I don't know. It's one of them games that you never know what's going to happen, bro. You never know. So, yeah, it's just one of them ones. But what have I forgotten anything? Let me see if there's any links to Burma to Arsenal, because I would take him, man. Okay, so Brentford boss Frank has dismissed rumours that that was 5 hours ago, that Premier League giants Arsenal, Liverpool could swoop for star player Brian Burma in the January transfer window. So he rules out sale to Arsenal. So it is what it is, man. But you know what? Who knows? Who knows what's going to go down? Do you know what I mean? If the player wants to move, you know, I don't know. It's one of them ones, isn't it? Who knows? Who knows? Ty thinks it'd be a draw tomorrow. I'm going for a tool. Oh man, please don't be a draw, man. We don't need no draws, man. We need a win. We need a straight win. I'll be honest with you. We need to win that game. But yeah, people, man, make sure you smash the likes, man. This was just a quick one. Make sure you comment after the stream, prediction or whatever. And yeah, man. 7 o'clock, another show's coming up. Me and Joe Tier are going to be doing Honest Rivals, catching up on the games earlier this week. Going to cook Chelsea, going to cook Man United as well. So make sure you guys are there. And yeah, peace be upon all of you. And yeah, stay safe, my people. We out.